Hello everyone. Welcome to all of you in FFB Live Chemistry class. जैसा कि इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल केमिस्ट्री चैप्टर स्टार्ट हुआ था उसमें इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट हुआ था, इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस, एप्लीकेशन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस, ये सारी चीज़ें डिस्कस हुई थी। आज हम कंडक्टिविटी, कंडक्टेंस, इक्विवेलेंट, मोलर कंडक्टेंस, ये सारी चीज़ें डिस्कस करेंगे, जो कि बेसिक पॉइंट हैं इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री के, जिनका जानना ज़रूरी है। उसके बाद फिर सेल वगैरह के बारे में हम आगे बात करते रहेंगे। तो आज का टॉपिक है कंडक्टेंस। कंडक्टेंस, कंडक्टिविटी, मोलर इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टेंस, मोलर कंडक्टेंस, ये सारी चीज़ें हैं। उसके अलावा सेल कांस्टेंट। तो पहले हम थोड़ा शॉर्ट नॉलेज, जो कि पहले भी इसके बारे में डिस्कस हो चुका है, व्हाट इज कंडक्टेंस एंड कंडक्टर्स। फर्स्ट पॉइंट ऑफ द electrochemistry, which is very important. Substance which allow the passage of electric current through them are called electrical conductance, all of you know, or simply conductors. Those which do not allow the flow of electric current through them are termed insulators. Electrical conductors are of two types. First, metallic or electronic conductor. Conductors which transfer electric current by transfer of electrons without transfer of any matter are known as metallic or electronic conductors. Metals such as copper, silver, aluminum, etc. Non-metals like carbon, graphite, in allotropic forms of carbon, and various alloys belong to this class. These materials contain electrons which are relatively free to move. The passage of current through these materials has no observable effect other than a rise in temperature. The second conductors, electrolytic conductors. Conductors like aqueous solution of acids, base, salts, in which the flow of electric current is accompanied by chemical decomposition, are known as electrolytic conductors. The substance whose aqueous solution allow the passage of electric current and are chemically decomposed are termed electrolytes. The substance whose aqueous solution do not conduct electric current are called non-electrolyte. Solutions of cane sugar, glycerin, alcohol, etc. are the examples of non-electrolytes. In order to pass the current through electrolyte conductors, that is aqueous solution or fused electrolyte, two rods or plates uh, of metallic conductors are always needed, which are connected with the terminals of battery. These rods or plates are known as electrodes. The electrodes through which the current enters electrolytic solution is called anode, that is positive electrode, while the electrode through which the current leaves the electrolytic solution is known as cathode, that is negative electrode. This was happens in electrolytic cell. The electrolytic solution conducts electricity not by virtue of flow of electrons as in metallic conductors, but as a result of movement of charged particles called ions towards the respective oppositively charged electrodes. The ions which have carry positive charge and move towards cathode are termed as cations, while ions carrying negative charge which move towards anode are called anions. When these ions reach the boundary between a metallic and electrolytic conductors, electrons are being either attached to or removed from the ions. Removal of electron is termed oxidation, that is de-electronation, which occurs at anode in electrolytic cell, while addition of electron is called reduction, that is electronation. that takes place at cathode. Hence, flow of electrons through the outer circuit from anode to cathode across the boundary is accompanied by oxidation and reduction. Now, distinction between metallic and electrolytic conduction. Metallic conduction, electric current flows by movement of electrons, but in electrolytic conduction, electric current flows by movement of ions. In metallic character, no chemical change occurs, but in electrolytic conduction, ions are oxidized or reduced at the electrodes. Third point, metallic conductor does not involve the transfer of any matter. Electrolytic conduction, it involves transfer of matter in the form of ions. Metallic conductors obey the Ohm's law, and but electrolytic conduction also obey the Ohm's law. Resistance increase with increase of temperature in metallic conduction, while in electrolytic conduction, resistance decrease with increase of temperature. Last point, in metallic conduction, Faraday law is not followed, but electrolytic conduction, Faraday law is followed. Now come on electrolytic conductance. The conductance is the property of conductors, metallic as well as electrolytic, which facilitate the flow of electricity through it. It is equal to the reciprocal of resistance. That is, conductance is equal to 1 upon resistance is equal to 1 upon R. This is the equation first. It is expressed in the unit called reciprocal of ohm, that is ohm minus 1 or mho or Siemens. Now, specific conductance or conductivity. The resistance of the conductor varies directly as its length L and inversely as its cross section area A. That is R proportional 1 upon A, that is resistance proportional L upon A, or R is equal to rho L upon into L upon A, where rho is called the specific resistance. If L is equal to 1, Cm is Cm and A is equal to 1 Cm square, then R is equal to rho. The specific resistance is thus defined as the resistance of 1 centimeter cube of a conductor. The reciprocal of the specific resistance is termed the specific conductance, or it is the conductance of the centimeter cube of a conductor. Or another definition of conductance, conductance of 1 centimeter cube of an electrolytic solution is called is specific conductance. Now, when an electrolytic solution is diluted, its specific conductance decreases because number of ions, that is current carrier present per unit volume, decreases. Now it is denoted by symbol kappa. Thus kappa is equal to 1 upon rho. This is the specific conductance. This is the specific conductance. Specific conductance is also called conductivity. From equation second, we have rho is equal to A upon L into R, or it is written as 1 upon rho is equal to L upon A upon 1 upon R. Here, L upon A is equal to cell constant and 1 upon R is equal to C conductance. That is, kappa is equal to L upon A into C. Now, specific conductance is equal to conductance into cell constant. This is the formula. Unit of specific conductance is equal to ohm minus 1, Cm minus 1 or Siemens Cm. In the case of electrolytic solution, the specific conductance defined as the conductance of a solution of definite dilution क्यूब को लेकर के ये रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस, इसको जब एक यूनिट एरिया निकाला गया तो इसमें ये तुम्हारा पॉजिटिव एनोड और निगेटिव कैथोड होता है। 1 cm की दूरी पे इतनी दूरी को लेकर के जब कैलकुलेट किया जाएगा, अब यहाँ पे चूंकि ये एनोड है तो जो वायर है इस पे पॉजिटिव चार्ज होगा और इस पे निगेटिव चार्ज होगा। तो इसको बेस बना करके फार्मूला निकाला गया। इन द केस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोलाइटिक सॉल्यूशन, द स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस इज डिफाइंड एज द कंडक्टेंस ऑफ a solution of definite dilution enclosed in a cell having two electrodes of unit area separated by 1 centimeter apart as shown in this figure, like this. Note, this is important point to be noted. Specific conductance of an electrolytic solution is equal to specific conductance of an electrolyte plus specific conductance of solvent. That is, kappa electrolytic solution is equal to kappa electrolyte plus kappa solvent. Second point, when two solutions of same electrolytes having different specific conductance or conductivity are mixed, then specific conductance of resultant solution may be calculated as kappa 1 V1 is equal to kappa 2 V2 is equal to kappa R V1 plus V2, where kappa 1, kappa 2 are specific conductance of two solutions which are mixed. Kappa R is resultant specific conductance, and V1, V2 are the volume of electrolytic solution which are mixed. The value of conductivity of some important substance at 25 degrees centigrade. Material, conductance, conductors, material, there is specific conductance or conductivity with unit Sm minus 1. This here sodium कंडक्टर्स के नेम है ये और ये इनकी कंडक्टिविटी। सोडियम की 2.1 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 3 यूनिट ये दी हुई है। कॉपर 5.9 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 3 बढ़ रही है। सिल्वर 6.2 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 3। सॉल्यूशन ऑफ Na in NH3 liquid is 6.34 into 10 to the power 3। गोल्ड यहाँ कम हो जा रही है गोल्ड की 4.5 इंटू 10 टू द पावर 3। आयरन 1 into 10 to the power 3, graphite 1.2 into 10 to the power 3. Insulators, for the insulators, glass having 1 into 10 to the power minus 16, तो भी बहुत कम हो गई। टेफ्लॉन 1 into 10 to the power minus 18, क्वार्ट्ज 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 17. For semiconductor, CuO 1 into 10 to the power minus 7, silicon 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 2, यहाँ पे इससे ज़्यादा आ रही है। Germanium 2 and aqueous solution. Pure water has conductivity या conductance 3.5 into 10 to the power minus 5, 1.1 mole HCl 3.91, 0.01 mKCl 0.14, 0.1 mKCl is equal to 1.2886, 0.01 mNaCl is 0.12, and 0.1 mCH3COO is 0.047, and 0.01 m is equal to have a conductivity 0.016. Now equivalent conductors. कंडक्टर्स, कंडक्टिविटी, सारी चीजें मालूम होने के बाद आते हैं व्हाट इज इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टेंस। One of the factors on which the conductance of an electrolytic solution depends is the concentration of the solution. In order to obtain comparable result for different electrolytes, it is necessary to take equivalent conductance. The equivalent conductance is defined as the conductance of all the ion produced by 1 gram equivalent of an electrolyte in a given solution. It is denoted by lambda. To understand the meaning of equivalent conductance, imagine a rectangular through with two opposite sides made of metallic conductors acting as electrodes exactly 1 cm apart. If a C, if 1 cm cube cm, that is 1 ml solution containing 1 gram equivalent of an electrolyte placed in this container and conductance is measured. Now, according to the definition, conductance is equal to specific conductance kappa is equal to equivalent conductance lambda. If the solution is diluted to say 9 cube cm, that is 9 ml, the conductance of the solution will be the same, but specific conductance becomes 1 upon 9 as it contains 9 cubes. The conductance is also equal to equivalent conductance because the solution still has 1 gram equivalent of the electrolyte. This is shown here, 9 cubes in this diagram, 1 cc and distance 1 cm is here and इसकी जो क्यूब है बन रहा है वो 1 cm का और टोटल क्यूब इसमें बनेंगे 9. Now, equivalent conductance lambda is equal to 9 into copper. In general, lambda E is equal to copper into V, where V is the volume in ml containing 1 gram equivalent of the electrolyte. In case if the concentration of the solution is C gram equivalent per liter, then the volume containing 1 gram equivalent of the electrolyte will be 1000 upon C. So equivalent conductance is equal to lambda E is equal to kappa into 1000 upon C, and lambda E is equal to kappa into 1000 upon, this is the equivalent conductance where N is the normality. The unit of equivalent conductance is ohm to the power minus 1 cm square equivalent to the power minus 1. Now, second, the molar conductance. This is the equivalent conductance, and now we discuss molar conductance. The molar conductance of an electrolyte solution is defined as the conductance of all the ion produced by ionization of 1 gram mole of an electrolyte. It is denoted by lambda m or mu. Mathematically, it may be defined as lambda m is equal to kappa into V, where V is equal to volume of an electrolytic solution containing 1 gram mole of electrolyte. Let molarity of the solution be m, then V is equal to 1000 upon 1 हो जाएगा. From equation second and first and second, this is the second or and first, lambda m is equal to kappa into 1000 upon m. Its units are ohm minus 1 cm square mole minus 1. The SI unit of molar conductance, Siemens per meter per mole per liter, and Sm to the power minus 1, mole to the power minus 1 ka whole to the power minus 1, or it is written as Sm to the power minus 1, Lm to the power minus 1, where 1 liter is equal to 1000 cube cm and 1 cube decimeter is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 cube meter. Now, units of molar conductance, lambda m, that is Simon m Sm minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 m to q mole minus 1 is equal to finally इसका है m square mole minus 1. In millisiemens, ms is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 s. The general SI unit of molar conductance is equal to m Sm square mole minus 1. And finally, we get first 1 Sm square mole minus 1 is equal to 10 to the power 4 S Cm square mole minus 1. and 1 SCM square is equal to, this is equal to this. Now relation between molar and equivalent conductance. We know that lambda m is equal to kappa into 1000 upon m, and equivalent conductance lambda E is equal to kappa into 1000 upon n. Here m and n are the molarity and normality, where lambda m, lambda E are the molar and equivalent conductance respectively. Kappa is the specific conductance or conductivity of solution. Dividing equation 1 by equation 2, we get lambda f upon m upon lambda E is equal to n upon m, or m lambda m is equal to n lambda E. Now normality and molarity of solution can be calculated using the following mathematical solution. As you know, molarity is equal to WB. This is the weight of the substance into 1000 upon MB into V, and normality is equal to WB, weight of the substance, into 1000 upon equivalent of the substance into V, where V be mass of the solute in grams, MB, EB, gram molecular mass and gram equivalent mass of electrolytic solution. V is the volume of the solution. Now, so equation from equation 5th and equation 6, we get N upon N, and M is equal to MB upon EB. Now, comparing equation 3rd and 7th, we get lambda F upon lambda E is equal to MB upon even this is a mass of the solute upon mass of the electrolyte upon equivalent mass of the electrolyte. Now equivalent mass of electrolyte is equal to molecular mass upon total positive or negative valencies. EB is equal to NB upon N, and MB upon EB is equal to N. From equation 8, delta M upon delta E is equal to N. Now this is the relation between Vm and lambda M, and this is not a V, this is a lambda. Yes, this is the lambda Em upon lambda E is equal to N. This is the relation between मोलर कंडक्टेंस एंड इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टेंस. अब मोलर कंडक्टेंस और ये शॉर्ट में यहाँ दिया है इलेक्ट्रोलाइट NaCl के लिए, जबकि Na चार्ज जो आयंस पे हैं वो 1 है, तो N इज इक्वल टू 1. देन लैम्डा M इज इक्वल टू लैम्डा E. फॉर द कैल्शियम क्लोराइड चार्ज कैटायन एनायन दोनों पे 2 है, तो N इज इक्वल टू 2. यहाँ हो जाएगा लैम्डा M इज इक्वल टू 2 लैम्डा E अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस फार्मूला. ACl3 यहाँ पे N इज इक्वल टू 3 है, चार्ज जो आयंस पे है, तो लेम्डा M इज इक्वल टू 3 लेम्डा E. नाउ कैल्शियम फॉस्फेट हियर N इज इक्वल टू 6, क्योंकि दो चार्ज है हर एक पे और 3 यहाँ पे Ca3 प्लस है, तो ये हो जाएगा 6, एंड लेम्डा M इज इक्वल टू 6 लेम्डा E. तो ये रिलेशन डिफरेंट इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का है. Molar equivalents and equivalent electrolyte conductance and molar conductance. Now cell constant, एक जगह बीच में cell constant का आया था जिक्र, तो what is the cell constant? Since the electrodes are not exactly 1 unit apart and may not possess a surface area of 1 square unit, the measured resistance does not give the specific conductance of the solution. Actual measurement of L and A being inconvenient, an indirect method is employed to determine the value of L upon A, which is a constant quantity of particular cell and is known as cell constant. We know that specific conductance is equal to L upon A is known as cell constants. The resistance of cell, that is conductance, is measured when filled with standard solution, say N by 10 KCl solution at a given temperature. The standard value of specific conductance of KCl solutions of various concentrations at different temperature are known. The cell constant is calculated by using the above equation. The same cell constants applies to measurement with any other solution. The determination of specific conductance of an electrolyte solution. It consists of two steps. First, determination of cell constant by using standard KCl solution of known concentration in the conductivity cell. Second method, second step is the determination of resistance of the given solution using the same cell. The reciprocal of this gives the value of conductance. Now multiplication of conductance and cell constants give the value of specific conductance of the solution. Then the conductance multiplied by cell constants give the specific conductance. In order to determine equivalent conductance or molar conductance, the concentration of the experimental solution should be known. The conductance measurement, the solutions are always prepared in conductivity water. This is important point. In conductance measurement, the solution are always prepared in conductivity water which has no conductance due to dissolved impurities. It is prepared by the conductivity water is prepared by the distilling a number of times. The distilled water to which a little KMnO4 or KOH have been added in the hard glass distillation assembly. Such water has very low conductance of the order of 4.3 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm minus 1. And for ordinary purpose, double distilled water may be used. A physical quantity and unit, CGS में यूनिट क्या होगी और SI में यूनिट ये सामने दी है, इसके बारे में हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं कंडक्टेंस के लिए. फिर कंडक्टिविटी और स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस के की यूनिट CGS यूनिट में, उसके बाद यूनिट इन SI, cell constant Cm minus to the power minus 1 and meter minus 1, इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टेंस की सारी डिटेल में देख चुके हो. उसके बाद मोलर कंडक्टेंस, ये सब की यूनिट यहाँ पे दी हुई है. अब सम एग्जाम्पल, numerical examples are here. First, electrolytic conductivity of 0.3 m solution of KCl at 298 Kelvin is 3.72 into 10 to the power minus 3 SCM minus 1. Calculates its molar conductivity. Now we know from the formula delta M is equal to kappa into 1000 upon A. सारी चीजें दी हुई हैं. From equation 1 delta M is equal to this. सारे मेथड आप देखते जाइए और उसके बाद कॉपी और पेन लेकर के बैठें और सारे क्वेश्चन को नोट करते हुए उसका सॉल्यूशन निकालते जाएं. Second example, the measured resistance of a conductivity cell containing 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 m solution of KCl at 25 degrees centigrade was 1005 ohm. Calculate specific conductance, molar conductance of the solution. Now cell constance is given 1.25 cm to the power minus 1. Now we know specific conductance formula होता है kappa is equal to 1 upon r into cell constance. सारी values दी है. Molar conductance lambda of the solution may be calculated as delta m into is equal to kappa into 1000 upon 1. सारी चीजें दी है, निकाल लोगे. The second another example is a 0.05 n solution of a salt occupying a volume between two platinum electrodes separated by a distance of 1.72 cm and having an area 4.5 cm square has a resistance of 250 ohm. Calculate the equivalent conductance of the solution. Now a specific conductance is equal to conductance into cell constant. That is kappa is equal to C into L upon A. Or this is 1 upon R into L upon A. सारी चीजें अब मिल गई और रखने पे हमें क्या मिला? यहाँ क्या निकाला था? कॉपर यानी स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस. नाउ लेमडा ई इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टेंस इज इक्वल टू कापा इंटू 1000 अपॉन एन. एन दिया हुआ है, सारी वैल्यू कापा हमने निकाल लिया है, रखने पे हमें लेमडा ई मालूम हो गया. नाउ अनदर एग्जांपल. Resistance of a solution A is 50 ohm and that of solution B is 100 ohm. Both solution being taken in the same conductivity cell. If equal volumes of solutions A and B are mixed, what will be the resistance of the mixture using the same cell? Assume that there is no increase in the degree of dissociation of A and B on mixing. Solution is here. Let the suppose kappa 1, kappa 2 are the specific conductance of solution A and B, and cell constant is Y. We know that specific conductance is equal to conductance into cell constant, that is kappa is equal to 1 upon 50 into Y, and kappa 1 हो गया, kappa 2 is equal to this. When equal volume of A and B are mixed, the volume becomes double. Then specific conductance of mixture kappa 1 plus kappa 2 upon 2. This is this. दोनों को इक्वल करने पे और उसको सॉल्व करने पे आएगा R इज इक्वल टू 200 अपॉन 3 इज इक्वल टू 66.66 ohm. Another example is specific conductance of a decinormal solution of KCl is 0.0112 ohm minus 1 cm minus 1. The resistance of a cell containing the solution was found to be 56. What is the cell constant? Now we know that specific conductance is equal to cell constant into conductance, and cell constant is equal to specific conductance upon conductance is equal to specific conductance into resistance. सारी वैल्यूज रखने पे क्या मिल गया हमें? सेल कांस्टेंट. The specific conductivity of 0.02 mKcl solution at 25 degrees centigrade is 2.768 into 10 to the power minus 3 ohm minus 1 cm minus 1. The resistance of this solution at 25 degrees centigrade when measured with a particular cell was 2502 ohm. The resistance of 0.01 m copper copper sulfate solution at 25 degrees centigrade measured with the same cell was 8331 ohm. Calculate the molar conductivity of the copper sulfate solution. सारे फार्मूले भी इसमें रिवाइज होते जा रहे हैं विद द न्यूमेरिकल. Cell constant is equal to specific conductivity of KCl upon conductance of KCl. वैल्यूज दिए हुई है, रखने पे हमें क्या मिला? सेल कांस्टेंट मिल गया. उसके बाद अभी इसको सॉल्व करना बाकी है. फॉर 0.01 m कॉपर सल्फेट सोल्यूशन स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टिविटी इज इक्वल टू सेल कांस्टेंट इनटू कंडक्टेंस. वैल्यू रखा हमने सारी. अब मोलर कंडक्टेंस इज इक्वल टू, ये क्या था? स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टिविटी के लिए आया. मोलर कंडक्टेंस इज इक्वल टू स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टिविटी टू 1000 अपॉन सी. सारी चीजें हैं, ये निकल आएगा मोलर कंडक्टेंस. 1n solution of a salt surrounding two platinum electrodes in 2.1 cm apart and 4.2 square cm in area was found to be offer a resistance of 50 ohm. Calculate the equivalent conductivity of the solution. Here L is equal to 2.1, A is equal to this, and R is equal to this. Specific conductance kappa is equal to L upon A into 1 upon R. Now kappa is equal to this. Now equivalent conductivity is equal to kappa into V. V is the volume containing 1 gram equivalent, that is 1000 ml. The equivalent conductivity is equal to this. Now calculate the equivalent conductivity of 1 mH2SO4 solution if its conductivity is 26 into 10 to the power minus 2 ohm minus 1 C minus 1. Now normality of sulfuric acid is equal to molarity into basicity of the acid is this. Now equivalent conductivity of the solution can be calculated as lambda E is equal to kappa into 1000 N. यहाँ पे lambda E दिया हुआ है, lambda E जो निकालना है, kappa मिल गया है हमें 1000 अपॉन ये हो जाएगा 2, तो ये इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टेंस की वैल्यू. The conductivity of solution containing 1 gram of anhydrous barium chloride in 200 cm cube of water has been found to be 0.0058 mho Cm minus 1. What are the molar conductivity and equivalent conductivity of the solution? Atomic mass of barium is given 137. Atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. Now, molarity of the barium chloride solution can be calculated as this using this formula. Here, WB is equal to 1 gram, that is mass of solution. MB 208, that is mass of the solute. V is equal to 100 cc, volume of the solution in ml. From equation 1, m में सारी चीजें रखा हमने, तो now we know molarity मालूम हो गई. We know delta m is equal to kappa into 1000 m, where delta m molar conductivity, kappa conductivity, and m is the molarity of the solution. तो फ्रॉम इक्वेशन सेकंड लैम्डा m is equal to, सारी चीजें रखने पे हमको क्या मिलेगा, दिस इज द लैम्डा m. Equivalent conductivity is equal to molar conductivity upon valency. ये हो जाएगा divided by 2, ये हो जाएगा equivalent conductance. The resistance of 0.5 mCH3COH solution, any acetic acid solution, is 100. The cell constant is 0.035 cm minus 1. Calculate molar conductivity of the solution. Specific conductance होता है kappa is equal to L upon A into 1 upon R. Cell constant L upon A is equal to this and R is equal to this. Now putting these values in equation first, we get kappa. Molar conductance of the solution may be calculated as delta M is equal to kappa into 1000 upon M. तो हमें molar conductance की वैल्यू मालूम हो गई. तो ये कुछ एग्जाम्पल थे जो देखे, कंडक्टिविटी, इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टेंस, मोलर कंडक्टेंस और सेल कांस्टेंट्स पे बेस्ड थे. अब फैक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग कंडक्टेंस, मोलर और इक्विवेलेंट, या मींस फैक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग मोलर कंडक्टेंस और इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टेंस. The movement of ion gives rise to electrolytic conduction. Electrolytic conduction depends on the mobility of ions, and anything that inhibits the motion of ions causes resistance to current flow. There are a number of factors that influence the conductance of an electrolytic solution. Ionic attraction, solvation of ions, visibility of solution, number and speed of ions, and temperature. Now some important points are discussed here. First, temperature. The average kinetic energy of solute ion increase as the temperature is increased, and therefore the resistance of the electrolytic conductors decreases as temperature is raised. Second, nature of electrolyte. The conductance depends on the number of ions. A solution which contains larger number of ions compared to another solution of the same concentration at same temperature has more conducting power and is said to be stronger electrolyte. The process of splitting of the molecules into ions of an electrolyte is called ionization. The fraction of total molecule present in solution as ion is known as degree of ionization or degree of dissociation, which is denoted by alpha. Alpha is equal to number of molecule dissociated into ions upon total number of molecules is equal to percent ionization upon 100. Percentage ionization upon 100. It has been observed that all electrolytes do not ionize to the same extent. Some are almost completely ionized while others are feebly ionized. The degree of ionization of an electrolyte in solution depends upon the following factor. First, nature of solute. When the ionization part of a molecule, when the ionizable part of a molecule of the substance are held more by covalent bonding than by electrovalent bonding, less ions are furnished in solution. Such substances are termed weak electrolytes like H2S, HCN, ammonium hydroxide, acetic acid are examples of this class. NaCl, barium nitrate, KOH are strong electrolytes in which the transfer of electrons seem to be more or less complete furnish ions immediately. When dissolved, strong electrolytes are almost completely ionized in solution. Second is nature of solvent. The main function of the solvent is to weaken the electrostatic force of attraction between the two ions and separate them. The force of attraction holding the ions together in any medium expressed as F is equal to 1 upon K Q1 Q2 upon R square, where K is the dielectric constant of medium. Any solvent which has high value of dielectric constant has the capacity of separating ions. Water is considered to the best solvent as it has the highest dielectric constant. The dielectric constant of some of the solvents are given here. Water 81, methyl alcohol 35, ethyl alcohol 27 and acetone 21. Now, third point is dilution. The extent of ionization of an electrolyte is inversely proportional to the concentration of its solution. Thus, degree of ionization increase with the increase of dilution of the solution. That is decreasing the concentration of the solution. Fourth point is temperature. The degree of ionization increase with the increase of temperature. This is due to the fact that at higher temperature, molecular speed is increased, which overcome the force of attraction between ions. Now, concentration. In order to understand the variation of molar conductance the concentration of with the concentration, let us examine the value of delta M for some electrolytes at different concentration. HCl, NaOH, NaCl, acetic acid, ammonium hydroxide. Concentration in mole per liter. HCl का कितना होगा? 391.32, NaOH, NaCl का 106.7, acetic acid का इतना होगा. मोलर कंडक्टेंस, जबकि कंसंट्रेशन इन मोल पर लीटर जब 0.05 m होगा तो HCl का ये होगा. अननोन NaOH का इनफाइनाइट होता है. NaCl का इतना होगा, एसिटिक एसिड का इतना और NH4OH का. उसके बाद डिफरेंट कंसंट्रेशन पे सारी चीज़ें दी हुई हैं फिर से. फिर ये जब कंसंट्रेशन यहाँ पे 0.01 है तब NaOH का आता है 233.0. तो एक बार हम फिर से इसको देख लेते हैं. in order to understand the variation of molar conductance with the concentration, let us examine the value of molar conductance for some electrolytes at different concentration given below. तो 0.1 और 0.05 कंसंट्रेशन पे NaOH का मोलर कंडक्टेंस यहाँ पे नहीं है। उसके बाद जब कंसंट्रेशन हो जाता है 0.01 तब ये आता है 238। बाकी सबकी वैल्यूज ही तुम्हारे सामने दी हुई है जिसको नोट कर सकते हो। Now experimental observations show that molar conductivity of solution increase on dilution. The variation is high, however, different for strong and weak electrolytes like this molar conductance and root of concentration. The graph plot इस तरह से आएगा। Variation of molar conductivity with concentration. Acetic acid के लिए इस तरह से और KCl के लिए इस तरह से आएगा, जबकि होना चाहिए ऐसा, लेकिन यहाँ पे ये कंसंट्रेशन ज़्यादा बढ़ने पे मोलर कंडक्टेंस भी थोड़ा राइज करता है। तो इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स, अब इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन पहले ठीक से देख लीजिए आप ग्राफ को क्या है हो रहा है। उसके बाद द इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स लाइक KCl हैव हाई वैल्यू ऑफ कंडक्टेंस इवन एट लो कंसंट्रेशन and there is no rapid increase in the conductance on dilution. Such electrolyte are termed strong electrolytes. In case of strong electrolytes, there is a tendency for molar conductance to approach a limiting value when the concentration approaches zero. When the whole of the electrolyte has ionized, further addition of the water does not bring any change in the value of molar and equivalent conductance in case of a strong electrolyte like KCl. This stage is called infinite dilution. The equivalent and molar conductance has a limiting value at infinite dilution, and is represented by lambda m0, lambda e0, or lambda infinite or lambda e infinite. सेकेंड वन फॉर द वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट, जो एसिटिक एसिड का ग्राफ दिया था एग्जाम्पल में, electrolytes like acetic acid have low value of molar and equivalent conductance at high temperature, and there is a rapid increase in the value of equivalent conductance with dilution. Such electrolytes are termed weak electrolytes. There is no indication that a limiting value of equivalent conductance can be attained even when the concentration approaches zero. Thus, graphically, lambda zero of the electrolyte cannot be obtained. It is asymptotic type curve. It is thus concluded that molar and equivalent conductance of the electrolyte, whether strong or weak, increase with dilution and reaches to maximum or limiting value, which is termed as molar and equivalent conductance at infinite dilution, that is delta M0 or delta E0. Delta M0 and delta E0 can be obtained in case of strong electrolytes by extrapolation of graph of molar or equivalent conductance to zero concentration. But in case of weak electrolytes, it cannot be obtained accurately. An indirect method for obtaining delta M0 or delta E0 for weak electrolyte has been given by कोलाश। इसको हम बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे कोलाश लॉ के बारे में, वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स के बारे में। तो आज कंडक्टिविटी के बारे में, कंडक्टेंस, इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टेंस, ये सारी चीज़ें डिटेल में आज तुम लोगों ने जाना। तो आज के क्लास में उम्मीद है कि अब इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री के बारे में इंटरेस्ट और बढ़ेगा। अगले क्लास में हम गैल्वेनिक, वोल्टाइक, सेल, इस सब चीज़ों पे डिस्कस करेंगे।